Hi guys, what's going on? So today I'm coming to you with a Destiny video, and I am going to be announcing the winners of the giveaway at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But today I want to talk to you about my Palpatine deck, actually a card that has come to light, and it's called Swiftness. Now I love this card, and one of the reasons that I love it so much is I don't currently have a Force Speed yet. There's not that many Spirit of Rebellion boosters out there, I only got the one box. And so if you're like me, you might not have access to everything yet. There's still a few cards I need. Force Speed is one of them. Now I've come to find that there are options, because now that there's two sets in circulation, Awakenings and Spirit of Rebellion, there's a lot more options for what you can use. So in the case of not having Force Speed, Swiftness has been amazing. And so what I love about Swiftness is that it's cheap and it gives something ambush, and it has ambush itself. So one of the things I like to do in a Palpatine deck is I like to use Trust Your Instincts. And one of the things I like about Trust Your Instincts is it combos well with No Mercy, and it also, because it allows me to replace the card that it took away from my hand. But if I use Swiftness with Trust Your Instincts, I can potentially re-roll and then resolve dice right away, not giving my opponent the ability to remove those dice. So I really like that, and it kind of fits the same bill as what a Force Speed would do, but it allows me to have a different upgrade equipped. So I can have 3 actual damage-based upgrades equipped, Swiftness into Trust Your Instincts, re-roll, redraw a card, and then do something else, whether I need to, maybe, I run 2 copies of each, so maybe I needed to play another Swiftness and another Trust Your Instincts, and then also be able to resolve them, or do something else. But it definitely is a very, very cool ability. And with that in mind, let's take a look at what I'm currently running in this Palpatine deck.
Alright, so I've got Palpatine over here. I'm running Elite Palpatine, and I am using Moisture Farm as my battleground to claim a resource, just because it's decent enough and it doesn't hurt me too bad. Now I'm running 2 copies of Swiftness and 2 copies of Trust Your Instinct. I already talked about that. I have Emperor's Favor in here also, and to help No Mercy potentially be more powerful. Even though there are some gray cards, it's mostly blue. Mostly blue. For healing, these are in here for now. 2 copies of Rejuvenate. They're free. In case my opponent claims early, then I can just end up paying those for free. Of course, Rise Again. I only have 1 right now. Again, limited cards right now, but I only have 1, but I think 2 copies of this are mandatory. So that will also be going, I'll be swapping out a Rejuvenate with a second Rise Again once one becomes available. I am running Anger. I only have 1 of these at the moment, but I have Manipulate to potentially force Anger if I need it. And also as dice control. For opponent's dice control, I also have 1 dodge and 1 block at the moment. I could potentially use more of that, but that's what I'm running. I also have 2 copies of Dark Presence, because there are a couple of discard stuff in here. I have an Interrogation Droid to support that. But now I'm getting into upgrades. So that was all my non-die, well, with the exception of Interrogation Droid, that was all my non-dice cards. For upgrades, I do have 2 copies of Holocron, because there are some expensive cards in here. Don't have a Force Lightning yet, but once that goes in there, that'll also work really well with Holocron. 2 Holdout Blasters, because it's ambush and it's ranged damage. Don't really need the redeploy, but Holdout Blaster is pretty cool on the Emperor. Force Push, one of my favorite new upgrades. Very, very cool card, although it is expensive. It does have the range damage, so basically the theme here is range damage on everything. Lure of Power, 2 of those, they work with everything, and they're amazing. Force Throw is amazing, and that's just fantastic. Love it. Force Choke is alright here. It's got the Disrupt. It's really not super, super strong with this one, but it is still good. It's only cost 2, so it's great for an early first turn play to maybe upgrade with something else later. And then 2 copies of Mind Probe. And so that's what we're running here, and hopefully it will continue to do really well. Honestly, it's been crushing lately, and I even went up against 2 other players and I beat both of them. So the Emperor Elite Palpatine is really, really, really strong, but he is extremely vulnerable to a lot of character die removal. There is a battleground that stops a character die from being rolled, or prized possession will really shut him down. There's a lot of ways to shut down Palpatine. So he's extremely strong, but he has huge, huge weaknesses, and there are hard counters to him. But he's very fun to play. I don't think I'll play him forever, but I will definitely keep this deck around. All right. So now it's also time to announce some winners. We have the winners of our contest.
Alright, so first I want to start off with our 2 runners-up. These were all chosen randomly via a random number generator. The 2 winners of the Krennic card, so our first 2 runners-up, are Circus 1943 and Connor Doughton. And the winner of the Krennic and Jyn, the grand prize winner, is Raw Kyle. So I want to thank you guys so much for entering. Thank you guys so much for participating. And I need you guys, all the runners-up and winners, to each send me a message on my YouTube channel with your contact information so I can get these out to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next giveaway, which will probably be here in a couple of weeks. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video if you liked it, leave me a comment, tell me what you think of Palpatine right now and how effective is he in the current meta as it is forming still. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.